recycling.
Yeah, I've worked.
Hey, you got 4 minutes to spare. Good job.
We all set? Okay, we'll call the meeting to order, 6:30. Pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, now we elect a chair.
I nominate Aaron Harvey to be chair of the select board.
You. All right, I'll second it. All in favor? Congratulations, Aaron.
Congratulations, Aaron.
Thanks.
What do we do? We get streamers? What happens? Nothing?
All right,
Okay,
so set the meeting schedule for the year. I don't have any issue with leaving it as is if you guys don't.
I don't.
I think there's so many things that are built around it at this point. It makes
Correct.
sense to keep it right where it is.
So I'll make a motion to keep it the first and third Tuesday of the month at 6:30.
Second.
All in favor? Whoops.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's gonna take a
that.
minute, all right?
I'm sure that takes.
All right, so at this time,
Okay.
we're moving on to executive session pursuant MRSA 1, Chapter 13, Section 4056E, legal advice on Supreme Court complaint.
You guys are welcome to go.
We gotta go into executive session real quick.
If you want to go in the
Like-
kitchen.
No,
I
yeah,
wish we had a place from the
Wait, was that a motion?
yes, I made a motion, sorry. Give me a second.
I'll second it.
All in favor? All right, let's see if he even showed up.
We've got the sound on, I'm just gonna check it again.
We'll let them back in.
So basically, have a day. Need a motion to come.
Make a motion to exit executive session.
I second it.
All in favor?
No action.
All right. Approve minutes of the June 2nd, 2026 Selectmen's meeting.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from the June, what was the date? 2nd, 2026 Selectmen's meeting.
Second it.
All in favor? All right, approve warrant 24, includes FEMA reserve and recreation reserve expenditures. Payroll warrants, June 3rd, 2026 and June 10th, 2026.
I make a motion to approve warrant 24 and payroll warrants for June 3rd and June 10th.
Second it.
All in favor?
Last year at the year end, the rec committee lost all their money. Is that gonna happen again this year?
It will go to general fund, right? It will.
Not this current year that's ending, because you asked in your request, it said reserve. So we'll still have everything that we've earned and everything that's in there. As long as the auditor agrees with how I'm doing this. Okay, it's like, can we make that happen ongoing? Or do we have?
We'll put it on next year's warrant, right? We talked about this.
Your request did not say reserve for yet coming year. Okay. Thank you.
We all signed the warrants, right?
Yeah, I got one last one I want to read through at the end.
All right. So I'd like to do the report section a little differently.
Yeah.
Rather than go down through every one of them, can we just change this section to just reports? And if we have a report given, we'll address it. But if there's no sense going through every one of these every week, or every other week, will we do with that?
What if they come in at 5:30 like they did today?
It'll still fall under reports.
Oh, just,
Yeah, rather than go through every one, it's gonna save some time, you know, like you gave us.
so
these-
is it still limited to officials and committees?
Just like it
Correct.
is, just like it is now.
Just like it is now, but we don't need to list
I
all
know,
these
but if it
out.
just says reports, should I put committee and officials reports?
Well, can we do a section that's reports and then another one that's minutes?
No, I think this will work. I would do that. Committees and reports
Committees
and
and, do
officials, yeah. We don't need all this.
you want to make a motion just to make it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to process it because I literally just added line 8 because I want to make sure I have a opportunity to give a community update on that. So where would that land, at least for the next?
You still have a chance. It's just, instead of having all this 1 through 16,
Right.
it's just gonna be section 8, reports and,
I understand. I just don't want to have to reach out to anybody to get it onto the agenda. So if I can just talk about it when we
you
get to
still can.
reports. Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you know some order?
What's
What
that?
order do I put it in?
That's all I'm saying. I don't
Yeah.
want to have to, oh, can I add this to the agenda? So I guess we're saying if somebody like Becky is going to talk about a report on
Recreation.
recreation, then that gets added to the minutes. Just like I'm.
It'll be added to the
That would
minutes.
be, okay, so it would be
But they'll-
officials, reports,
So here's an
committee
example.
minutes.
Here's an example. Lee contacted me this week and she didn't get on the agenda in time to talk about the, some concerns about the bulky waste for the solid waste committee. So I said, well, maybe when it comes down to the solid waste section and reports, we'll give you time to talk at that point. So she'll be here, she'll raise her hand, and we can call on her and she can give her a report at that point.
Any
So-
other community reports?
And if Becky wants to have it, she can raise her hand in the audience. Just think it's a waste of time going through all these every week.
It's just that committees shouldn't allow one person to randomly on their own
I agree.
report. So that's why we had minutes.
But it's the chair of the committee.
Right, so Becky's coming in as the chair. You're saying Lee would be coming in as the chair. We're not taking the update from anybody randomly.
And if we have minutes, then we can approve the minutes.
Right.
If we have them.
Right.
Like, we don't have any
Review.
tonight. Yeah, right, sorry,
What?
because they're already approved by the committee themselves.
Right, we're just reviewing them.
So, do you want to make motion, you want?
No, are we done? I'm down with it, as long as we are providing the reports section almost in an open session format.
To get something to say.
Correct.
Right,
Yes.
without
Yep.
it being a true term
Yeah.
like that. I make a motion that we revise the reports section to just read
So
reports.
I can't
Hey,
Sorry.
wait,
I make a motion that we revise the reports section to not list out every single report and committee minute, but will only, I'm remembering that Leanne's trying to keep up. We will only put them on the agenda if somebody submits documents.
correct.
Yeah, second it.
All in favor? So,
only put on the agenda.
They're only gonna be on the agenda if somebody submits them, so
What if they submit them at 5:30,
then they won't, well, I
like
think,
today?
the best way to answer that is I think we're gonna talk about that under unfinished business a little bit. I'll explain that later.
so to continue on, we have, why do I have 2 road reports? Oh, you must have printed, Jeremy gave me a copy, you must have printed one out for me too. All right, so we got the road report from Jeremy. Yeah, and we have an ACO report. Somewhere out right there.
Well, with constables here,
Yeah,
Well, I guess, so we revised the section, but I still wanna talk about something, so we need to like pretend we're operating under the new standard now. So
Yeah.
we're still under reports. So I guess I need you to lead that and go around.
I'm trying to.
Yeah,
okay, so you guys saw the road report and the ACO report.
yeah.
Leanne, did you have anything for the treasurers?
yes,
Okay,
I have bank reconciliations. Randomness.
Just had a thought.
did it hurt?
Well, no, but we'll come back to it once we get unfinished business if it makes sense to. Is this one stack for,
There's only one.
okay, yeah, I
Because
see.
there's bank information on them.
Gotcha.
I don't think I have reports. I haven't heard from the auditor yet. We did send
No.
him his checks. Which is good, because I'm not ready for him.
See, no news is good news.
What's grassroots graphics?
Town reports.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't recognize that.
Wait,
Speaking of town reports, I have a question. How many town reports were actually got out to residents?
we have a lot extra. I don't know I don't know what the number
And
is.
how much money was saved for not paying people?
I don't know.
But, if we would have mailed them bulk mail, it would have been $300 or $400. Plus we printed 250 less at $5 each.
Do you have anything else, Leanne?
Yep.
No? Steve,
Oh,
did you have anything?
I'll just give out a total of 8 warnings down the beach. We haven't got the fire people yet.
And still no fire permit, fire people?
We're down there 3 nights, so tomorrow and after.
Okay. Lee, I know you called me. Do you want to take this chance to talk about what you wanted to mention about solid waste?
Yeah, sure. Okay, well, I didn't have prepared remarks, but what I want to say is, this is from text message chat from the Solid Waste Committee. We all want to be reassured that everything is in order for Saturday and the Saturday after that, when we have a collection of bulky waste. Each one of us on the committee has been pressed into service for a shift, helping with this, and we want to know this is our first time out, so we don't know what the protocol is and what the plans are. I'm assuming you guys have this all together?
So I have emailed Archie's and they're coming Friday to set up the dumpsters.
Mm-hmm.
And they will have 2 guys in a truck here Saturday morning. I haven't nailed down a time yet. I will nail that down before.
Is there gonna be a loader to put stuff in or just?
No, we're gonna have the ends open. They'll have to walk
Okay,
in.
so their guys can
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
muscle this stuff around.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring an easy up down in case it rains or in case it's too hot, so for us to
Get
stand
all
there.
this guaranteed, yeah.
I have the list here that Leanne just gave me somewhere.
So we'll have to have a.
Property list. Yeah.
So it's a property list. Now, if somebody has more than one property in town, can they bring more stuff?
So someone asked me that in the town office. So nothing's changing. If you did it before as curbside, you're gonna do it as bulky waste. So if you had a house at numerous spots in town and you put stuff at the end of each driveway and you're on this list, there's 2 different properties, then yes. Does that make sense?
In other words, if you have a property that is just land.
Land shouldn't be on here, I don't believe, right, Leanne?
Right.
It's just, this is just
Houses?
houses.
Okay. And so some of our, at least a couple of our members are concerned that, if people give us a hard time or if we have a hard time, they were hoping that, in fact, the constable
Will you
would
be
be
around?
available. But what I understand is that he's going to be.
On the 27th, he's going to be building the float for the parade.
I'll be right here up the street.
Okay.
But I also, am I correct in understanding that you'll be nearby if we should happen to need you?
I'll be right here,
Okay.
yeah. I'll poke in and out as well.
You want to know what hours they want you? What times?
If we can be right here, we can just,
And the hours then are
7 to 3.
7 to 3.
2 questions.
Money?
A select board member will be present.
I'll be there both days, I'm assuming
Yeah, will be too.
I can help.
you can't be here the
I
27th.
can
but you'll
be here this Saturday.
Great. The other question is, if people bring usable, nice items, are we just gonna throw them in?
Absolutely, 'cause we're not gonna create a log jam. It's not gonna be a yard sale.
If you see something you like, then that's a different conversation, but we need to keep.
That might be what she was talking about.
No, it's just, I've seen piles out already, and I think there's still confusion. And people
Oh,
might,
yeah, there's piles out.
people might think that they could bring something nice and someone will take it home.
Right.
So we will just say no.
Leanne?
Can one of you maybe talk to Lou? There's stuff down in the garage, there's things in the basement, in the generator room
Yeah.
that need to go.
Yeah, we'll get him either Monday morning, get it over here and get it out. That way he's not in the way Saturday, but they're not picking the dumpsters up till Monday. Calling them all, so if he can come down Monday morning, get stuff over there,
I mean, so you took it today.
or even Friday.
You want me to tell him?
I can do it.
No,
Okay.
I'm taking a note of it.
Yeah.
dumpsters gonna be left here overnight,
They'll be here till Monday morning.
so probably, I'll come by too.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that.
Truck throwing stuff in them, yeah.
The deal is they'll have them hauled off Monday. So. All right,
Recreation.
okay, go ahead.
About a month ago, we had brand new package paper plates and we came back and they were gone. There are cabinets out there that have the ability to lock them, we just need a padlock. Is that something that we're able to use and get a padlock? I have one. You can have.
Okay.
It's kind of big, so we can do that?
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
Well, me, is it my turn?
you got it.
So just providing an update on the RSU withdrawal process. We had a very, very busy last 2 weeks, pulling like double duty schedules, because we were trying to meet some deadlines that were unexpected deadlines. Our legal counsel initially led us to understand that we didn't have as much we didn't need to have as much urgency as we were trying to have to get answers. So they were kind of leading us towards everything will be fine until July, so just calm down a little bit. We wanted answers quicker, but that's where we were at. But long story short, it became evident that RSU 10 was actually putting some very immediate deadlines on us to get information. So our withdrawal agreement had to be turned in, as well as an operating budget. And to actually complete that in a 2-week turnaround was like record activities. Many of the people were working, nights and weekends to make that happen. So the amazing part is, much like we wanted in the initial aspect of this whole thing, we are now almost like way ahead of the game, which is what we were trying to.
Wait till you're done.
So we do have an official withdrawal agreement. We do have a official, I like to say unofficial budget because it's still a work in progress on what this is going to look like. So just to share the next steps, basically, this has been turned over to RSU 10. And now RSU 10 has a committee just like ours formulated to review what we've turned in. And basically, it's a strange policy, even the lawyer doesn't understand it, but they basically have to agree to what we are proposing. This looks legitimate, okay, perfect. And then after that, it gets turned over to DOE. So we're right on track. And we'll be transitioning over to, fine tuning the budget, comparing that budget to other school systems that are similar in size to ours, as far as how many buildings we have, population, and miles of roads that it takes to transport kids, so we can get some real comparables. And basically that's kind of where we're at right now. But at this point, we're working on how we share this information most effectively with the communities, because in reality, we only have 5 meetings left before the end of August. And that's kind of the personal deadline that I've put on myself to, create real results, because we need to help educate people so they know what they're voting on.
November.
September, October is going to go by in a snap. So we'll have real answers by the end of August, and we'll start having forums and stuff like that over the September, October months. Public hearings, correct. Yep. Anybody have any questions on the withdrawal process?
I know some handouts were made. Do we have any here this time?
Those brochures, I didn't get copies of those, but we can get some down at the town office. Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to reread them after what we've been through just over the past 2 weeks. I feel like you've been there. We've been doing double duty to get here, so I would wonder I'd like to reread that, obviously. Any other questions? I know the end did. Yep.
So what is the operating budget that you submitted?
The operating budget that we submitted, which is, I will just say, a rough draft. I believe it was 12.3 million, something like that. So right now, that essentially, I mean, that is cost centers, that is, literally almost mirroring what RSU 10 has for an operating system. Neil Austin has been amazing with what he's
So
created.
that number, that 12 million doesn't, you can't divide that by 3 for the 3 towns. That doesn't include the state funding we get, correct?
I don't think, no, it doesn't include the state funding. So right now we're close, but there's still some,
So the 12 million is the operating budget, but it's not the actual cost of the towns.
it's, right now it's pretty close, but again, it's a rough draft. Because you can, now that you see this, you can take this number and you can compare it to the other communities. So like Richmond is a great example. It's basically the same size and population, that district. So what we're doing is we're gonna go line by line and see how because right now they're operating on a $9.4 million budget. So they can, so if they can do that,
Yeah.
we ought to be able to take some lessons from them, and the educational consultant who we have working for us helps them do their withdrawal.
Yeah.
So,
And that large number is because the school, RSU 10, wouldn't break up numbers for us. So we didn't know how much of, when they pay $1 million for something, how
Yeah.
much was our cost and how much was the district.
right, but
So there was a lot of that.
they have been able to vet through a lot of that at this point. But what's interesting is that rough budget right now almost mirrors what the ad hoc committee came up with back last summer.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive. But like I said, when you can take that and compare that to Richmond, and Dixfield's not a great comp, but it's close. There was another town we were looking at. So, again, with Connie as our educational consultant, what we're gonna do is line item each of those budgets and say, well, how are you guys operating transportation, for example, on this number, and see if we can learn some things, obviously. So it's quite interesting.
Do you have the estimate to withdraw?
What do you mean?
The cost to withdraw? Because this is just the annual budget, right?
Correct, which is basically 2.3 over what we're currently paying. So we don't have,
2.3 million.
correct. Yeah.
Well, like I said, that doesn't have the state funding. There's gotta be
Right.
2 or 3, I don't know, I'm just looking numbers out.
Right.
It's gotta be millions of dollars that contributes. It's not gonna be thousands.
So this includes actually withdrawing, buying the bus back and
We
everything?
don't have to buy.
We don't
have
know
to
the
buy 'em.
buses.
Oh, I thought we had one.
No.
No.
Buildings are coming back.
Buildings
to us.
are ours. I guess just to share a little bit more, since it's sparking memories. We had a committee that we created for budget and framework of what the administrative system will look like. There's so many ways you can build it, a full-time superintendent, a full-time this or that. So we kind of went through all the various options and we came up with a model that seems very, very functional for our communities. But I lost my train of thought on what I was going to say next. So yeah, there's a lot of, so we've got another subcommittee that's currently been formed and they're going to basically be exploring administrative office locations. And now developing a cost to what it takes to get that set up, like the town office in Buckfield, the telephone company building, for example, which is totally off the record. Nobody's talked to that guy yet, but stuff like that. We own several mobile modulars. And it could be that we would set one of those up on a foundation with a septic and water or something to that effect. So all kinds of things to iron out to see what the cost effectiveness is. So, Lee?
So did I understand this right, that we being the three, potentially withdrawing schools of towns own the elementary school and high school?
Correct.
And we own all the buses that are used in this district?
Right.
And so not really, not the same as the other buses because of geography, no?
I'm sorry?
Geographies would suggest that we're not sharing any buses with them.
We don't really share any buses. To my knowledge, we don't actually share any teachers. I think there's a couple students, or maybe there's a handful of students that get sent to specialty schools. WFRP and, mental and behavioral services type of stuff. So
What is that?
it's like a behavioral school or something like that. So,
Yeah, okay.
but yeah, as far as any numbers that anybody's hearing, I'm just sharing the progress, but nothing is final. We do not have a true operating budget. We have a very good rough estimate right now.
The good news about the lawyer, the amount of money we have for the lawyers, it's not going to be used quickly.
Right. Right now, we're expecting to, well, actually, it's a good point for us to talk about. Thank you, Becky. Right now, we actually have a projection to come in under budget by a considerable amount for what we allocated. But one thing that's relevant to note is each of the towns essentially said that they were going to put $50,000 towards this, which gives us $150 over the course of the 3 towns. There will be, in the event that this passes in November, a transition budget that will be needed. So likely, some of that money would need to be allocated from that, and I'm not sure exactly how that works yet, but because you have to develop essentially a half of a year of a superintendent's office to get you from November or December 1st rather to July 27th. I think that's all I know at this point.
So I think what I just learned from this is if you want the information to go attend this withdrawal committee meeting because Nick can talk all night about it.
Clearly.
The meetings are all online.
Right.
Right. They're live on Facebook. They're open to the public. There's an occasional executive session, but everything's emailed out and posted in various places, so people should be able to get the agenda and know what's up.
So we agreed on $10,000 from the reserve if we need to touch it for legal. We didn't put 50,000 in the budget or another 40.
When we voted last,
I know, but we didn't put an
Right.
article to actually raise it.
Right. So
You can spend all of our reserve, but
I think what you said, we're not going to need to.
well, we're not going to need to for the legal and educational consultant, but what somewhere there would be money that, and this is all just literally come out within the last days or whatever. We just literally learned last week that we would need to have a transition budget,
Right.
for the hypothetical.
But that's not coming out of legal fees.
I'm saying that one discussion was that, well, if the taxpayers had allocated 50,000 per town, that maybe since there was already
Yeah,
money
but I
set
think
there.
Leanne's point is we don't have $50,000 in the reserve.
unless we don't need it until
Right.
after July 1st, 27.
No, before that.
We would likely need it starting December. We would need to probably come up with money by December 1st. So what we were talking about, okay, geez, man, there's so many pieces to this.
I know, that's what I'm,
What we were talking about, now that I'm remembering that part, is that when we create the warrants for November's election, what we were thinking was we would actually say, do you favor withdrawal from RSU 10? And if so, are you in favor of allocating set amount of money to fund the transition administration? Something like that. Something like that.
well, that's fine, yeah, but the problem with that is if the money's not there, you can't allocate it.
Well, it would, unless we have a special town meeting, I don't know if we can combine it with this or not. Should take it from fund balance.
I think we're kicking the can down the road, we don't even know what's gonna happen.
Well, I guess that's the point where they were trying to get us to have, we really think you guys should have an emergency town meeting. Well, I don't want to
We may have to.
Well, I feel like you have that meeting either in October or after the election when we decide, like, okay, this went through. I need some help on understanding the logistics of how that makes sense. Because I feel like,
I think what I was
like
saying
you said,
is,
cart before the horse,
Yeah.
but when is the right time to do
I think
that?
we're wasting time trying to figure it out until we actually know what we need to figure out.
Right, well,
So-
this is the best way that I can at least share with you
Right.
that there's things to know,
No, I hear you.
so.
All right, moving on. Did you guys see the comp plan meeting minutes, the rec meeting minutes, and the, what's the other one, solid waste?
Yes.
Comp plan, cemetery in your packet? You good with those?
Yeah.
Good. All right, calendar reminders. Solid Waste Committee meeting, June 18th at 6:30. RSU 10 Withdrawal Committee meeting, June 18th at 6:30 in Buckfield. Bulky Waste Drop-Off, June 20th and 27th, 7 to 3, right here at the railroad bed mouth. Swim lessons, June 29th through July 10th. Ad hoc Comprehensive Plan Committee meeting, June 30th at 6:30. RSU 10 Withdrawal Committee meeting, July 2nd at 6:30 in Buckfield. 250th celebration, July 4th, 10 to 4. Planning Board meeting, July 6th at 6:30. Select Board meeting, July 7th at 6:30. Leanne.
Waste committee was changed to June 23rd. Recently.
June 23rd. You must have updated the calendar already?
I hope so. I think so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Unfinished business, beach parking area. Did you put this on the agenda?
I think Jeremy said he was gonna go down and look at it.
I already looked at the beach parking lot.
Looks like cars can go in there and park
Oh, I got it over here.
without getting stuck. Made it look good, but you can look at it, Jeremy, see,
Yeah, I'll ride over there and take a look.
see if it needs any gravel or anything, but it looked all right.
I don't remember it being that far along.
Last time I was down there was no gravel on it. It was just fill, ditching
Yeah,
material.
and the least expensive way to continue doing it is the same one. You know, waste material.
Problem is, we're not doing any real work over there that I can think of right off,
No,
so.
no, but that section of Church Street that's not done, could easily finish that,
Yeah.
you know, with no real cost.
So I don't remember, I mean, it's been this long.
That area?
Yeah, it's right here. So.
What, like, I think we just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't
It's
see
gonna
any,
be least impact financially if we
Right.
just pick away at it.
I agree.
So can we just drop it from the agenda or what do we need to do?
Yeah. I say we just proceed as is.
Yep.
All right, bulky waste drop off. So we already kind of talked about that. I got Leanne gave me the list of properties.
Okay.
I plan on being here at 6 o'clock Saturday morning. Archie's is coming Friday. I don't know what time yet. I'll email them tomorrow and verify what time and what they need from us. The thing I'm thinking is, should we cone off that area over there somehow so people
Come in with
don't
their
park?
side by sides for the whole day or something. You know?
What?
I just don't know if it's gonna stop them. We'd have to,
Just leave them enough room to go by.
Saying no parking?
do we have any signs that say no parking, you know
All the signs are in the garage.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any no parking signs.
Well, we,
It could
can
say
we look
work
after the
area.
meeting?
of? I'm not going out there. We'll be here till 10 o'clock.
I don't know if I hear the leave the work area sign there.
No, I know. Well, we'll wait and play it by ear.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any more questions about that?
Nope.
No.
I'm not gonna be here at 7.
If people
I
haven't
can't remember
got,
what I told you, but.
no, if people don't have their tickets by now for their Freon, items, and that's on them.
Then they gotta come on 27th.
Or come after 10 o'clock.
Well, yeah, you
Just
can
have to
still,
come the next week.
Well, they can come after 10 and buy one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't show up at
Oh, that
7.
was your holiday.
It is, but she agreed to come in.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you're
What is the 20th?
you're getting the stuff on,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Are those gonna be open on one end so you can, people can put stuff in there?
Yeah. I don't think it'd be a good idea to have a bucket loader down here. I just think it's too much risk.
What, bucket loader?
Yes.
Yeah, transfer station's off.
I mean, if worst comes to worst, with any items that are too heavy that they can't move, we'll just leave them and deal them after everyone leaves.
You know, I mean, if there's too heavy for them to move, how do they get in the?
How they get in the truck, exactly. So,
Oh,
But
could be a full size, yeah. Okay.
all right, moving on. Town cloud. Assuming this is you.
It's me. So, I got back in touch with Chris Hayward to ask him to revise this, with current pricing. And he's basically thrown in, a little bit of a incentive just to save us some money on that second line down on the agenda. And this basically would cover the agenda package that I proposed earlier this year, as well as upgrades to our website. And basically what that would do is add a efficiency that would save us time. When we create agendas, they get moved over automatically as soon as you click on them to the website. So there's no longer any extra steps in that. It's just automated. But their website is ADA compliant. They will merge it all over for us, and it's all included in this. That's where that last line,
Yeah, website.
100% free.
Do I have a copy?
Want this one?
No, you're reading that.
I got it.
I can pull it up.
Good.
No, I can't. You didn't email it to me.
Well, I can pull it up.
Good.
Oh, let's just look at it together.
We just share.
But yeah, basically, the cost effectiveness for this, I've done some research on building out a website that is capable of doing what Town Cloud is capable of doing, and the numbers are just insanely more expensive by comparison. But in my personal opinion, this is a very cost-effective investment for our community, given that like I said, there's so many efficiencies in how this thing operates. But it also adds transparency and inclusiveness for the community members that like to stay informed, because, adds agendas that everybody can see, the links that we're using. If people want to know what we're talking about, they would have access to that.
So I think when you talked about this last time, Leanne's concern was some of the executive session material.
That
I don't remember what the answer to that was.
So there's actually, you can mark certain things to private. So like the private stuff that's in there,
So,
you wouldn't even, we would see it, but residents wouldn't see it.
so if this goes to the town website or the agenda, do we, the select board, have the option to go on that town website and access it, or do we have to access it from a different location? To see that private information?
Well, we would have gotten it sent to us
Okay,
in the agenda.
so we'd have to go in our
Right,
email, however it came to us?
yeah, exactly. It's we have a log in our email, but like I said, once that's done, automatically goes to the website. Once the minutes are approved, automatically goes to the website. And we can use this for other town committees and such as well, so.
Oh, yeah.
So are we still gonna have Weebly website?
What is it?
Weebly?
We would not.
Because we already paid for 10 years, Town of Hartford main domain, and Wheatley's very cheap. And you said be efficient and save time.
Mhm.
I'm on salary.
Right, but when I talk about efficiency, it's if there are certain things that are now that you don't have to do now, you have time to do other things. There are certain things about this that just make complete sense, and part of it is the usability. From our end specifically, having access, like what we're doing right now is scanning the whole entire packet, and it comes in a stacked up format. This is much more user friendly. I don't know if you remember seeing the.
I do, because this works. The
Right.
problem with this is, and what I remember from that, what was that, freaking February or
March,
something?
right.
Yeah. After you closed, like say I'm on this page right now, after you close that, it brings you back to this, brings you back to the agenda.
Right.
So you're not scrolling
Right.
back up,
They're not, if you want to
I
open
told you I
one,
could create links.
but that's,
I do not want to change our website. We have so much work and information.
you don't have to
on
change
it.
it. That,
nothing that
does it
you've
from what it says.
established, you have to do anything to. And there, I would encourage checking out some of the websites that they've designed. There's at least 18 to 24 communities in this state that are using this program. You can pull one up right now, pull up Bethel if you want, and put it on.
no,
the screen.
this says website setup is free. So
Right.
we wouldn't have to do it.
We don't have to do anything.
$350 for a website startup, $1188,
Yeah, but
$1,188 for a
100%
subscription.
discount, 100% discount.
Right.
So there's no charge.
I'm totally against this.
That's okay. So, I mean, like I said, you can check out some of the other websites. I've looked at a whole bunch of them,
No, I remember looking at it back when you brought it the first time. I remember looking at Bethel's website.
but I mean, everything that we use, everything
Show
that,
us on the TV, isn't that where we?
Go ahead. yeah,
I mean,
Town of Bethel, Town of Waterford, there's tons of them. They've designed these websites to be very user-friendly and the most simplest form for people to navigate, people to access. But yeah, they take care of everything and they maintain every time something changes, whether it's ADA, whether it's some sort of regulation in Maine. So,
Can I say something?
Yep.
I have a deputy clerk who does this for a living.
then why does our website still suck?
It doesn't.
I find it very difficult to use.
Yeah, it's not user friendly.
I don't know, because I don't like computers.
So where are the Selectmen minutes?
There.
Well, and that's the other thing. He said we can choose the layout, choose the format. He says he adapts it to us. I guess the point being is that when you have a relationship with a company that's this affordable,
Right
that
there.
is this,
Minutes.
that is basically coming in here and taking care of all the stuff, so you don't have to do it. Anytime you have a change, anytime you have a request, something's not working, we're having trouble.
Did we budget for this?
We absolutely did.
Oh, that's your extra $2,500?
You got
This
it.
is more than, oh, that's,
It's not.
I think like anything else, it's gonna be new, so it's gonna take a minute.
Well, I can tell you right now, I literally used the software and I can't imagine something simpler to use. It was literally the easiest possible agenda format that you could even utilize. It was awesome.
So my question is,
I had an agenda built in like 4 minutes.
yeah, no, I have no doubts, I mean, my question is, what are you looking for tonight? Because we don't have the money until July 1st.
Well, what I've worked out with the guy is that all he needs to, my objective is to move forward with this, and once July 1st comes around, we are entered into it. That's my objective.
Kathy, I know you're nervous about computers, but what's your 2 cents on this?
I don't like computers.
Oh, so you guys gonna do all the entering and everything and website setup?
No, what do you?
Well, you said, just user friendly.
Right. I understand change is intimidating, but when it's made as simple as possible, there is absolutely something to be gained by that. And I understand your salary, I understand you have a town deputy clerk, but if this is a piece of your time that can be increased in some way, then you can use your time some other way. It just makes sense.
I know I have no say in any of this, even though I have to do the work, but I say. Or whoever gets the job has to do.
Well, he said he would come in here and take whatever kind of time that was needed to help us understand and feel comfortable with it. And I mean, I'm giving you my perspective. I think this absolutely makes sense for our community. The efficiency that it adds, it's the amount of money is basically nothing when you think about what's gained on the other end, because now we're doing other things with our time, and everybody has easier access to the information that they need, including the citizens who right now don't have access to a portion of the information that we have, and people that care and want to know will not have access. And to me, that makes sense. But
We can send them packets. You haven't voted on
I'm
that.
giving you a solution that I think we should move with. That's my solution that I'm recommending. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Anything else, Kathy? Do you?
And just to give you an explanation too, because you don't want to use electronics, that's fine. You build a agenda in this program. It is literally the easiest possible thing. Sending it out is absolutely simple to a mass group of people. And at the end, if you want a hard copy with paper, all you do is click print agenda, and it literally shoots it to the printer. There's no friggin' way that this does not add efficiency, and that makes absolute sense to me for the amount of
No,
money.
I agree.
So,
I mean, like I said a little while ago, change is not necessarily a bad thing, especially in the world of computers, because that's where everything's going to.
exactly.
So I guess I'll make a motion to approve the town cloud as long as the bill is until July 1st.
Well, I second that motion.
All in favor?
I'm undecided, but
It'll prove itself out, I promise.
three.
Did you vote or not?
We did.
You did, yes.
All right, so next thing, CEO violation letter. Did you get a copy of that, Kathy, in there? I'm assuming you did.
Yeah.
It's the one we looked at last night with Jared's review.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta assume that what he said was accurate. I asked Leanne about it. And she wasn't sure, but he told us that if he signs this, the property owner doesn't have the right to file for an after-the-fact permit. So it needs to come from the town.
Yeah, right.
So I think, as much as I hate to, because we're just kicking the can down the road another, who knows how long, I think we should send this to the lawyer to look at.
This looks different. Oh, yeah. Same exact thing we read last night.
Yeah.
So you want to send it to the lawyer?
What's your thoughts? What's your thought, Kathy?
Well, I guess my question is are you questioning whether he was accurate in what he stated to us?
Nope. I'm questioning I don't want something in here to be wrong, because there's nothing stopping this property owner from taking it to court. I mean, he's got that thing built, been there for a while.
Okay, but we're not asking him to take it down. We're asking,
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be, well,
Move it.
that's not what I thought. I thought we were saying that if
you are hereby directed to remove the structure.
okay, I could have sworn we talked about him being able to apply for a
You
permit.
could. That's what I don't understand.
Right, okay, I see what you're saying now. I'm a little conflicted on that now too. Then do we have to explain that?
I just don't, the way, we've been waiting for an answer from the lawyer about the damn grant for going on 3 months now. I don't wanna wait 3 months with an answer on this either.
I guess I'm a little confused by that now. I could have swore we verbally had discussed during that moment that he had the option to apply for a new permit, he would then be able to keep it in place.
No. He can apply for an after-the-fact permit. That
Well,
doesn't
after
mean
the
he's gonna
fact.
get it.
Well, okay, he can apply for the after-the-fact permit, but there was a slight chance that he would be able to keep it, wasn't there?
Very slight,
Oh, okay.
like minimal.
Okay. Well, I guess I understood that a little bit differently. So I guess, yeah,
Especially after this planning board made him take down, the guy on Bear Pond take down a little small movable structure, so.
well, I mean, we send it to the lawyer, that's fine, but we need to give a clear explanation of what we're asking for to, yes.
Or we just send it and see what his response is, and then get the lawyer
Well,
involved.
depends on how fast you want a response.
I want to, well,
Because I can tell you right now, I reached out to him last week when I was working on the policy after, remember, 2 weeks ago or 4 weeks
oh,
ago?
the attorney you're talking about?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
you still haven't heard back from him on,
Oh, it's like Ashley Ann, if she's heard back from the grant. It's been what, 3 months?
I'm sure you should be talking about this violation in open session.
Why?
that?
Hmm.
We're not naming names.
Yeah.
Either way. I make a motion that we reach out to the lawyer to get clarification before we send this out.
Second it.
All in favor? I'm assuming Jared, that he did email you guys on the, yeah. All right,
Table,
generator.
table.
So you still haven't found the fuse? Is that what you're saying?
I found a fuse out in the yard. Is it just a regular fuse?
Oh, that's where it
Like
is.
Was it in a paper bag?
No.
Oh.
Not the size of
He had
your
it.
finger.
He had it, and now he can't find it.
I think it's on my workbench at home, but I haven't had an ounce of time to come down here. So next time somebody wants to volunteer me to fix something, I just say no.
Is that 2 amp fuse?
I don't remember. It's a weird one. It's a 600 volt, something. I have a photo of it on my phone.
All right, next item, Abcog culvert quotes. So I talked to Jeremy. You're gonna get a list together of what we would want quotes for.
Yeah,
When can you have that?
soon, anytime, really.
Okay,
We only need a size, and we'll get a quote for that particular size, right?
I'll show you what it
I
looks like.
don't need a whole list of where we need them, I just, like, we had talked about doing a couple 5-footers on Route 140, so those are definitely worth getting a quote on.
Got everything here, couplings.
Do you have a copy of this?
No.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what, basically what it's looking for. You got it. We gotta turn this in before our next meeting, so, I guess,
Can you just fill it out? And-
yeah, is it, do you need a motion for us just to accept Jeremy's info, I'll just hand it to you, or?
I don't have it in front of me, so I can't read it.
What?
They're asking for.
They're just
put it out
asking-
to bid. Oh,
They're just asking for,
Quotes.
yeah, they're gonna get quotes, so we're not asking,
Yeah, so
we're
it
not,
doesn't-
we're not obligated to buy anything.
yeah, so he can fill it out.
All right, you don't need a motion for that, so one second, okay. All right, so that's good, so Jeremy will get that back to them.
Yeah, there's only one, out of all these pages, there's only one section of what we use.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just half a page of what we have to use.
All right, new business, mowing contract.
Before you get into that, I want to make a motion to add Google Workspace to the new business portion of the meeting.
All right, just a second,
Second it.
all in favor?
We can talk about it.
Yeah, I'll put it down here. All right, mowing contract. So I believe this was from last meeting that we talked about adding it, correct? Or is this the new mowing contract?
So this is the new
Okay.
one. Just sign it.
Why is there a new one?
This is the one we,
We just had to wait until the town meeting, the money was approved before you can actually commit yourselves.
Okay. What am I, number 3 now, Kathy?
No, I don't know.
I'm all
We'll put him
confused.
at the top.
Okay. I'm used to being a middle child, you know.
all right, snowplow removal contract.
Did that one call for a witness?
I didn't
Yeah, I
see
didn't
it,
notice.
This one does, but I can witness it.
I didn't see a spot on the signature on it, but I might have missed it. Was that Sarah with the dog?
Yes, he coughed up a bunch of grass and it's fine after she does,
Really?
after she spent 3 years, but
No one. That's rough.
the dog was choking and screeching. Kathy heard him drawing the ball out.
Eating our cat.
Choking on cats.
All right, what's the matter?
Well,
She's gonna be a witness.
so with that, I was just gonna mention, under, when we're using Town Cloud, you would know,
Right, there'd be links.
there would just be a link.
Yeah.
So I meant to mention that before, but, so are we gonna hold by our motion, or are we just gonna, I mean, it's basically the same thing, it's
Yeah,
gonna say
no.
reports. And then you're just gonna have the links there.
Links, right.
Okay, so that still works, I guess, I just wanted to vet that out, okay.
All right, cemetery inspection. I'm assuming, this is what I meant earlier with the mowing contract, I'm assuming this is to make sure everything's up to date with the new mowing contractor. Do you want me to reach out to the cemetery committee, or or one of us want to look, or
I've been following him around for the last week.
a shadow? Get a shadow?
We go with every cemetery in this town twice this month,
Okay,
and the ball field every 5 days.
They look pretty good shape.
so today's the 16th. I just to cover us, I think we should just check, before the 1st, obviously. So I can reach out to the cemetery committee and have them, because I know,
Mhm.
all right, moving on. Pole permit, Green Acres Road. That's the one that,
I think she's gonna show up tonight. to pick this
Yeah,
up.
she messaged me already and asked me, I think she thought this was like a closed door meeting, I told her, come, watch, learn.
That's one I just pulled in. I just pulled in.
Oh, probably, she said she'd be here 7:30, so she's probably right on time.
Which is, yeah, motion to.
let me move it. Oh, this is the one up the bone. So
Yeah,
I'll make a motion to accept the pole permit on Green Acres Road for CMP.
second that motion.
All in favor?
Yep.
Who's that second?
Aye.
Lee?
Can I ask a question relevant to an earlier decision to change the agenda to take committee minutes off the agenda?
It's not off.
I think.
It's not, you misunderstood. We're just taking you still have the opportunity. We're just taking the 16 items that are listed on the agenda off. And then if there's minutes in our packet, then we'll address them.
Okay, so what I'm wondering is like, so originally it didn't say committee minutes, it was just, like, committee report, planning board report, and so forth. If there was somebody there who had something to tell us, that was one of them, and so forth, from the committee, that they would have a spot on the agenda. Oftentimes, there's nobody there, and we just race right through, but there was always a place on the agenda, so that committees
I want to take
had
a
a
copy of
place.
this.
Okay, good, thanks.
So, as I said
So
before,
I'm wondering, now I hear that if a committee needs to speak up, they need to get themselves on the
Nope.
agenda.
No,
absolutely not. Just like Steve was here tonight, he had a conference report, raised his hand, we called on him. So if you have something you want to report on, as a chair, we're not gonna let any committee member report, it has to be the chair. Then, and you're here and you raise your hand, when we get to the report section, we'll call on you.
So there will be something there, that is just committee reports?
It will say,
Right.
yep,
Okay. Yeah, I just wondering, because the original reason for doing that was, putting those on there, was not to make the agenda longer, it was so that there was always a toe in the door for the committees, if they had.
there's always a toe on the door with the committee still.
Okay.
It's just not gonna list every individual one out.
Good, because I
individually.
came in just as you were making that decision, and I was like,
so just to share though, as we just made a motion tonight to move forward with this town cloud program, from once that's up and running,
minutes will be there.
Well, we're gonna have the agenda on the screen as we're operating through what we're working on.
Mhm.
So you can see what we're actually pulling up. So while we're talking about it, it'll be on the screen.
Eliminate paper agendas.
Correct.
Well, if Kathy wants to use paper, she's welcome to, but I'm not going to. But more or less, I'm telling you that so people that show up to these meetings can see what we're talking about. I mean, just a transparency thing, you know? If that adds a little bit of value, I would think too.
I think it's a wondrous thing there in other towns and cities. A lot of times, people are allowed to see what's in the packet.
Right, and
You
they're
know
now,
what it's like to sit out here and you guys are like, oh yeah.
right,
Showing this stuff and we don't get to see any of it.
you will.
You know, I think this is a giant.
In my opinion, that's probably the biggest selling point that I left out when I was talking earlier, but I think the transparency and the inclusion part are key, because putting this up for everybody else to follow along with what we're talking about and be more informed with these topics, I think is really
But if
important.
somebody who really cares, they could go to the town cloud, even at the meeting on their phone and look and see what those reports say.
They could do that.
Instead of just seeing you guys if they're saying, yeah, whoa.
Right.
And talking amongst yourselves, that's never, it's never made the public feel like you're part of what's going on.
Maybe more people will come.
It's conceivable. Or more people who don't come but are watching, because there are people watching us on YouTube now, there are people who will watch it later on. Those people will have a right to also use the town cloud and see what the heck you guys are talking about.
No, it's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be a wondrous thing.
Yeah. All right, so moving on. Where did the ink go?
She was photocopying that so we had a copy and
Okay. Give her a minute.
yeah, we probably ought to. Yeah, that next piece.
Yeah. All right. All set? All right, next item on the agenda is federal, state, and local laws, Terrio.
Tabled because he's ill for the next agenda.
Okay. Draft solar application. You guys have a chance to look at this from the planning board?
That's the question.
Sure.
Is this for, big one or private?
This is for large scale.
A large scale solar field?
It's not an application for one. This is
Site.
a permit. We don't have a permit right now, a permit application.
Oh, gotcha.
We make a policy that we're not allowed.
No, that would be an ordinance.
So luckily we don't have anybody asking.
No.
Aaron?
Don't forget me somewhere.
Oh, yeah, no, I got it on here. So, feedback, I think it looks good.
Yeah.
So does this, can we approve this, or does it, this isn't like an ordinance that has to go to town vote or anything, we can just approve
No,
this?
it's up to you guys.
Yeah. All right, I'll make a motion to accept the draft for the site plan, large scale solar permit.
Second?
All in favor?
Yep.
All right, MMA member nominations.
I'm not I got this yesterday, but I haven't read it. Oh, here's, I don't know if it's the same thing or not. This is the original of the other one.
So this is, what's the names on that second one? Is there a green sheet?
Right here, you mean?
No, what,
What in your hand?
so these all different?
I'm not sure, I haven't read.
This is just asking to vote for two. There's three people. I don't know what those ones are for.
3 people.
Yeah, so we got, so this is for Maine Municipal Association Legislative Party Policy, official ballot, District 19, vote for two. There's Gary McCrane, Select Board Member of J. I'm gonna try. Ethna, I think, Thompson, Town Clerk, San Diego Plantation, and Amy Henley, Deputy Clerk, Town of Newbury. I don't know any of them.
Yeah, I've never heard of any of those
So-
people.
Just pick one, I guess.
Well, what does this one say? Are they the same names? The one right there?
Yep.
No, that's for Vice President.
Okay.
This is
It's
pretty
what's
odd.
asking, isn't it?
I don't know, I haven't seen that one. What's that?
Odd to be voting for someone you don't know anything about.
When are these, when are these gonna be in, does it say?
Oh, it says their candidate profiles are on the back.
Do one from Jay.
Do they have to be in before our next meeting, if we actually take some time to look at these, seeing how we just got it today?
Petition deadline, July 20th.
Yeah, what's this one saying, that it's a deadline on it?
That says a date, June 8th. July 20th.
Yeah, I say we table this till next meeting so we can look at these and figure out exactly what,
Who these people are.
not even that, I mean, if it's anything like last year, I don't even remember seeing, having a choice, last year there was only one candidate for vice president.
So yeah, it's stacked full of different.
Yeah, so I say we just table it till next meeting and make sure we get it right.
Just went with that or not.
Agreed.
Sound good?
Yeah. Becky?
Yep.
Is that part of it too, Kathy? Right next to your phone?
No, this is in my packet.
Alright. Alright, next item, request to contact town attorney regarding LD 2042. Did you see that attachment I sent? This came from that email that Christine sent all of us in the planning board a while back.
Yeah.
And I was scrolling through the slideshow and I saw that on, I'll show the people over there. I saw in the main law LD 2042 that the act to eliminate requirement for municipalities to provide public notice in the newspaper.
Oh, yeah, right.
I don't remember what we budgeted for advertising in the newspaper, but I want to say it was like I remember one time Leanne said it's a couple $100 to advertise the newspaper. So I say, the way I read it is, as long as you have a website
Right.
and you have that information on the website, you no longer need to put it into the newspaper.
Yep.
I just want to send it to the town attorney and make sure he interprets the law the same way that this electrician did.
Yep.
Because I think that, I mean, if it's really that much money to put in the newspaper, and who actually reads the newspaper anymore?
Not
Then
many.
Right, does.
why do we have to do it? So,
Right.
Well, there is a section, the legal ads, you can look up online and it'll show, all, you know, the contractors usually look.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bid notices.
I mean, it's not saying we don't, it's not saying we can't still do that for bids. I do agree that'd be a bid would be a good place to put it in the newspaper, but for town meeting and any other time we advertise it, I mean, this can be a cost savings.
It's usually just bids we've been doing.
And the junkyard, ask them about that too, because not everybody looks on the website, you know,
For what?
the hearings.
We
Oh.
have this website.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, I wanna verify that we aren't legally obligated anymore to do it like we were before.
Right.
We can still choose to,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanna make sure they're not legally obligated.
Mhm.
So I'll make a motion to ask the town attorney if we aren't legally obligated to advertise in the paper anymore.
Second.
All in favor?
Mhm.
All right, fee schedule hearing date. We should probably go over the fee schedule before we have a hearing date.
Yeah.
Well, the hearing is to talk about changes.
Okay, didn't we make changes last year prior to the hearing though? And then the hearing was to talk about the changes we made? Pretty sure we did. 'Cause that's when the whole notary thing came up and the beach.
Yeah, we did that back in February.
No, that was the beach thing. We had to do a
Oh.
second one because of the beach.
No.
So, but this needs to be done before July 1st?
Should be.
Yeah. All right, so,
I think last time we had it right before it was on the agenda to be approved. Same.
can you think of anything, Kathy, that we would want to change? The only thing I had, and I don't know, this is just someone asked me, and I didn't realize this was even an option, but someone asked me if we do out of town beach permits. Because I guess Turner does it.
Out of town.
Yeah, you can spend more money and get a pass in Turner.
But the deed says
That's what I was
it's
wondering.
for residents and their guests.
Okay,
So when people ask you, say, no, but Turner does.
yeah, okay. So I can't think of anything else in that fee schedule that we would,
We had comments, I think you heard them, about notary fees,
Yes.
because, you're making a profit on notary, and I'm on salary, if I'm still clerk. If I have to go to court, which only happened once, and it was a private thing, my time's not gonna be,
so I get your point, and you keep saying you're on salary, but something has to pay that salary. And I know taxes do.
well, it's supposed to be the clerk fees from every registration and vital.
But to me, you're offering a service.
But are we in to make a profit on this?
Do we have the fee sheet?
$5.
Is it- Oh, can I see that? I couldn't get mine to open for some reason.
No, I don't think I printed it.
Oh, okay.
Is it on the website?
Yep.
Any idea where? Save you some time. There it is.
What's it under?
Fee schedule under their town office. Where'd you go?
I mean, it costs $50 every 5 or 6 years to renew it, but we made $350 this year.
What was it under?
Whoop, oh, back one. No fee schedule.
Nice.
Let's see here. I don't know. It's up to you guys. More at the top, it's not much. I mean, what is this paying for?
I was actually just wondering that.
Probably CEO sign, if we ever have one,
Well, we do have
and
one.
hearing notices. And we don't have one. No one ever applied.
For alcohol?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's interesting. When would you have to apply for one?
When you want to start a business and sell alcohol.
Store?
Don't we have businesses in this community that do that?
Sell wine?
Right.
What's that in this
We
one?
had one, and we had a public hearing about it too.
What's that? Yeah,
Public hearing to allow it to be sold, but they still have to apply for a permit.
yeah. Okay, so anyways, let's leave it as is, and we'll talk about the public hearing, and if we get a bunch of pushback, we can change it.
Right, I mean, I don't see the need to change anything here, but where was, the notary fee? I was just trying to find that.
Right here.
$5 per document.
Jesus, that's not much.
Just someone came in and argued it the other day when Kathy was there. It's someone who volunteers their time for the town for free, and they had to pay $5 per document.
Right. I mean, the tough part is that if you have that. There's not really any, I mean, how do you make an exception?
So back to the original question, we need to set a date for the fee schedule.
Well, it's not gonna last very long, I wouldn't think.
Well,
And we have to do it before July 1st.
I'm not around on the 30th.
And you need 7 days to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good for anything.
What's that?
I said I'm good for anything.
I mean, I don't see. Does it have to start July 1st?
It was just like, it wouldn't be good if we changed something. If we wait until our meeting on the 9th.
Seventh.
Second.
On the what?
Our meeting's on the 2nd, ain't it?
7th.
Oh, I'm in June soon.
I'm not understanding why we have to have a public hearing about something that already exists.
If you make changes.
Then let's not make any changes.
I guess that's
Problem solved.
true.
I don't know. I don't see anything on that list that's that egregious. I mean, $5. I don't know. I sympathize with what you just said about somebody who volunteers their time for the community. But I mean, what are you supposed to do with that? Make an exception for somebody who volunteers? It's a tough one, you know?
No,
They
I'm
can't.
saying get rid of the fees. I'll have to research to see if it's required each year to hold a hearing or not. I'm not sure, because we always have.
So let's set a tentative date for,
You're not here June 30th?
I'm not here June 29th or 30th.
I'm not here 24, 25, and 26.
So let's set a date for tentative for the 27th.
It's a Saturday.
Is it? No, it's a Monday. Oh, no, that's July.
I'm,
29th. I'm not,
so you are available on
no, sorry, I'm not here. I was looking at July. I'm not here 30th and 1st.
in July.
No, June 30th and July 1st. I'm good.
Oh. So we can do the 29th.
Let's set a tentative date for July 29th for public hearing.
July?
June.
June 29th for public hearing,
Yeah.
pending if we need to have one at all.
Mm-hmm.
Question again.
Lee?
I could be remembering wrong, but it seems to me that this was like a really quick and simple public hearing that nobody shows up for, and we always just had it before.
We did, but we don't have another meeting before the first of the year.
If it didn't require 7 days, I was going to say let's do it Thursday and get it over with. But if we're not making any changes, then I don't see why.
Well, if you're not making any changes, there shouldn't be any need for that, but,
So
you know, who's in charge of putting the agenda? Seems like somebody should have known
that,
to have it like tonight at, 6:15, so that you'd be done with it before the meeting starts.
so if we're not gonna make any changes, Leanne's gonna look into it and see if we need to have one, whether we make changes or not. If we do need to have one, it's gonna be on the 29th.
Right.
If we don't, then we're not gonna have one at all.
There it is. Alrighty then.
6:30?
Correct. Yeah. Actually, can we get it 5:30 so we don't have to hang around
Right.
Yep,
That would.
at
Yep.
5:30?
yep.
So you're in motion, if needed, to hold it.
I didn't hear a second. You got a
For a
second?
second it.
All right, all in favor? All right, payroll disbursement warrant.
Excuse me.
That's the one we have to sign, we have to figure out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We just need a motion, which one you're gonna choose.
Yeah, I think it's the first one, but I don't remember. I want to see it again.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Usually.
So anyone can do it?
All three of us?
It's usually B, but whichever one you decide, make a motion on.
B goes with A, don't it?
Yeah, so I'll make a motion to allow any of the municipal officers named above acting alone may review, approve, or sign such warrants.
I second it.
All in favor?
So you write your names and then sign it.
Yeah, just sign it. Alright, state fees disbursement warrant.
Hi there.
Hi.
You're all set. We have it ready.
Thank you.
Are you with CMP?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
All right.
Did I miss a motion?
Oh, yeah, I'll make a motion to choose item B for the state fee disbursement warrants.
Second.
All in favor? All right, moving on to wage approval.
No, I'm gonna change that date.
So this, I'm assuming this got updated after the town meeting?
Yeah, this is what I have. So you, selectmen and deputies, we just didn't change.
Correct.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve the wages for 26, well, actually it has to be, yeah, 26 through 7, yep. Need a second?
Second one.
All in favor? All right, before we move on to the next two, let's do the one we need to, it's not on the agenda, the, what's it called, Leanne, the road contracts?
Contracts?
Yeah.
So you're making a motion to add that to the agenda?
Yes. Need a second?
Did you say it?
I did, I said I want to add the road contracts.
I seconded it then.
All in favor?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I looked at that earlier. Bless you.
There's two different ones, right? One from the Neil Farm, one from Johnson.
Yeah.
I already looked at both before the meeting, so I'll make a motion to accept the road contracts for McNeil Farms.
Second that.
All in favor? And I'll make a motion to accept the road contract for Johnson Excavation.
Second.
All in favor?
Yep.
You can have more next meeting.
Do you want a contract for people that are just supplying the product, or only if it's a truck?
No, but I do need one from Hood for mowing. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't think, I asked Leanne before the meeting started, I felt like there was someone we had to get one from spur of the moment last year, and I don't remember who it was.
There was plumbing, there was electrical,
Yeah,
we'll need one from,
Greg?
yeah, if he does that grant work.
well, that shouldn't be T&M, that was a quoted price, right?
Yeah, that was a quote.
All right, next item on the agenda is ordinance committee work list. So I had a couple items, I don't know if you guys have any, but I can tell you my ideas first.
Love to hear them.
So one of the items that came up last night in the CEO review, as we talked about, was dog permits. He gets a lot of phone calls about dogs. So I told him that I'd like to have the ordinance committee research around the state and see if, in fact, there actually are permits that are issued, which I'm sure there are.
Have you read the shoreline zoning? Because it mentions them in there.
That's what he said, but there's no permit for it, for a
Just said you
dog.
have to notify this town or the CEO.
Right, but there's no permit.
We don't have a.
Because they're temporary, right? Temporary.
Well, that's why I want to have them look around, the ordinance committee look around the state and see if there is such a thing as a permit. He thinks there is. So that's one item I'd like to,
As a member of the ordinance committee.
I don't think he signed that.
I didn't sign it. I'll do it. I just didn't have a chance to read through it.
I don't know. I want the ordinance committee to look into the fact and see if there actually even is permits that different towns and cities issue. Start.
The ordinance committee didn't do the shoreline zoning ordinance planning.
Planning board.
So that's one item. What's that?
The shoreline zoning ordinance is always planning board, not ordinance.
That's why I'm wondering if we're crossing purposes.
Oh, that's probably a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is.
I didn't think of that. I guess we can have the planning board look into that, because you're right, that would be,
I mean, not that I wouldn't want them, but they do the shoreline.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Right, and it's always been something that they put together and we had extensive public hearings and so forth on shoreline zoning.
All right, so I'll have the planning board look into that first. The other item that I've mentioned in the past 2 months, talking about junkyards, is I think it's time that we do nothing to the extreme that Peru just did, because that's crazy, but something to the fact like Buckfield just did with a property maintenance ordinance.
We started on that a few years ago.
I think it's time, because, I mean, we got properties all through the center of town that could use some cleaning up. So
Did you see what they've done in Buckfield?
I did,
Yeah.
I read it, yeah.
No, I mean, that one property.
Yeah, but even theirs is a little, I don't want to get to the extreme, but, because then you're getting into like HOA type of deal. I don't want to do that, but
Right.
I do think that if we had something, because right now the CEO can't enforce anything.
I know.
So, but I don't want to go crazy with it.
We talked about, well, I mean, we'll do this in ordinance.
Yeah. So that's the two items I had. Obviously, one's going to go to the planning board. The other one, I think the ordinance committee should work on.
Nothing on site review.
I don't understand site review. I'm completely honest with you. I don't understand it.
It's,
Don't try getting us next to go.
you do it if you have any concerns about someone coming in and wanting to do something objectionable. Such as some of us were a little mortified by the idea of an explosives
Right?
outfit coming onto Davenport Road.
So what would that site review have
Well,
yielded for information?
identifies what can and can't happen in the town. Right now, anybody can come in and do whatever they want. Except for, shoreline, and if they're gonna build to live in, we have a building lot.
Yeah.
But if they come by a big chunk of land, they can do whatever they want with it at present.
But how would having a site review ordinance limit their ability to do
It
it?
does. I had 7 samples for us to look at.
Okay, I'd be interested in,
Scotty.
I'd be interested in seeing more on that.
I don't know, it seems protective of the town.
Lee?
I think the important part of site plan review is the last word, which is review. It
Right.
puts the town in the position of being able to review what somebody has in mind, whether they want to have little explosives demo camp in the woods somewhere, which, just because something's in the woods doesn't mean it's not disturbing. But it would prevent somebody from, I don't know what, I know Sumner got worked up for a while because they thought somebody wanted to have a, what they call a First Amendment store where they could sell porn. I mean, that of course is probably imaginary, it never happened, but the site plan review, ordinance would help the town to set some standards, and, now I'm all for private property rights for sure, but, private property rights means protecting my private property as well as other people's private property.
And it doesn't have to be called site plan review, that's just one word for it. Could be land use, could be a land use ordinance. I mean, West Paris is as simple as, intent to build, and it covers everything. So it doesn't have to be called that particular thing.
Yeah, there's just a fine line when you start getting into that. That's, but,
Well, that's why there's an ordinance.
yeah. So I'm good with that.
I mean, we could do research.
So the two items that I'm recommending we send to the ordinance committee would be the property maintenance ordinance and the site plan review, whatever you call it, ordinance.
Whatever we end up calling it.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing more about that.
So we're just, I think we need to, you need action on that, right, Leanne? Second?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you're,
yeah. So that's
if
the
you're
motion.
sure what you want to be on their list for the year.
Yeah, that's my motion. So
So, I mean, we can assign other things.
we can, yeah.
I make a motion.
I
You already do it? I second it then.
Yeah. All in favor?
Yep.
All right. Now, the one that you added, Nick, Google Workspace. It was added.
Oh,
Coming down.
You want to give her, we'll share again.
All right, so this is the other, another thing that we talked about a while back, which was to enter into creating an account for Google Workspace where we would update our emails and we would have some cloud storage space, which would be almost directly in conjunction with what Peggy is already working on, but it would help blend that together. And I know that, I mean, there's been issues with Megalink lately. Anybody that seems to email with a Megalink email account, I'm kind of surprised that I get kickbacks like I emailed Kathy one day. I'm like, what the heck is that about? But I've basically been researching since we talked about this, Microsoft 365, Google Workspace. There was another one I'm trying to think of. There were basically like the top three. And I've talked to a lot of people who are very into the tech world, and the one that has the most reputable, least amount of problems, but has the strongest support system is Google. I actually spoke with kind of Sumner, and they're literally having this. I was kind of leaning towards Microsoft 365, but they're literally having issues as we speak with their systems, and their email addresses are messed up. So knowing that this has been an ongoing issue, we continually have problems with this. I'm recommending that we enter into this with Austin Electronics so we can have this issue finally solved. And basically this would be tiered. So number one, we're going to have him come in, and I want him to help clean up the town clerk, Leanne's computer, because she said that is continually not working well. So something has to be done about that. We need to figure out what's going on and why that's happening. Number two, we need to figure out this email system situation and stop kicking it down the road. And three, if he's coming in, we talked about turning the camera audio on, so
Yeah.
it'd be a 3-tier thing.
Leanne?
Austin set up my computer. Austin set up his computer and could never figure it out.
Well, I've talked to him about it, and he seems like all he needs to know is that there's an issue that's ongoing and I will come back and figure it out. So,
He came back several times, and it still does not work.
well, we need to figure it out. He's a very smart guy. I'm sure that we can.
I'm telling you, he couldn't figure it out.
What is the issue?
It doesn't, I can't do registrations on my computer, it doesn't connect to the printers. And he spent months trying to figure it out.
From which computer?
Mine,
Well,
Why would you want
do a registration?
them? You do it at the county.
What if there's two of us? And what if we have a line?
There's still only one printer.
Yeah, it can be used by all computers, except for mine.
Well, either way, Neil suggested that I ask you to create a list of any issues you're experiencing with your computer, and he will address them. We've got to get to the bottom of it. I mean, you're literally telling me it's not working still, and so that clearly means you're adapting by going to the counter, right? Yeah.
Jolene's or somebody else.
Well, right, and I don't want you to have to work like that. So we're gonna figure it out. So,
I'm just saying he couldn't.
well, let's put him to the test because I believe in him. Something.
What's the cost?
We're talking about him spending 2 hours to set up the emails and maybe another hour or two here helping figure this out. But,
And the email address will stay the same?
the email address is going to be at townofhartford.com or something like that. It's going to be, what he's going to do is take all of our information in all of our records and make sure that they all go to one place, and everything that goes to the existing email account is going to forward to this email account that he creates.
Okay, that's what I thought. I remember you saying that back in March when you first stopped
We're gonna have
talking
a
about
very
this.
formal at hartfordmaine.com or at town of Hartford, whatever we decide for a domain or whatever that's called. So, but I mean, I'm just concerned that if I'm emailing the town office or I'm emailing anybody with a mega link, I'm getting bumps back on them.
Oh, I am
So
too, no doubt.
I'm only imagining what other residents
I mean,
or something
that
like that.
CMP permit that we just signed was forwarded 2 weeks ago. So I got a call from the carpenter and you didn't get it, right? The CMP.
I'm trying to remember how I got it. I got it by email, didn't I?
Yeah, but it was a day that it was late.
Yeah,
because-
she sent it.
Because I got a phone call from the contractor that said he sent it, but you never got it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she actually said. I actually saw her last Saturday, and that's where I started talking to her about it. She said that it was taking forever. She didn't.
And I think what scares me the most about that is what are the ones we don't know about?
Exactly.
That's
We gotta fix this.
So you're saying this doesn't happen with the Google
What?
workspace? That doesn't happen ever?
They have the most reliable tech support that there is. They have the least amount of problems from anybody I talk to, and I've talked to, I know at least 4 guys that are in tech support, and they all say the same thing. I'm not a tech support expert. That's why I'm not advocating for it from my own perspective. I'm vetting it out and asking the questions to try and give us a solution that's reliable. That's what I care about.
so. Go back to my original question. What you said is what's the end cost?
Count to 7,000 a month per user, star package, would require.
Does Megalink email address, does that come included with your internet service? So $80 a month we're paying for, that's not extra for the email? So it's
They have
$80.
the server.
And I called them last time when I was looking into this, and they were basically trying to talk me out of using their service. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, I know, who was I talking to? I was talking to someone who has Megalink, and one of their techs told them that their server was like full or something. I don't remember the details, but
Isn't Megalink dial-up? We
No.
had Megalink when I first moved here.
Yeah, no,
It was like a
it's-
million years ago.
it's fiber still.
Yeah.
And
Because
it's
it
fiber.
Megalink used to be the old dial-up.
It was, yeah. But no, it's,
I didn't even think.
they're not locally owned anymore though. They're out of New York.
I didn't even think they were still around anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was like dinosaur days.
It's First Light now.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like something like $28 or $35 per month, plus him setting it up. So he would do the setup, but we wouldn't have him monitor it. So he
So
said,
it's $300 a year.
well, no, it's 300, well, you're talking about the 35,
No, I'm talking about this gas.
right, it'd be like that times 12.
So it'd be $412 a year. $420 a year. That's close. Was this, when you made that motion at town meeting, was this included in that?
Carry 600 additional on top of town cloud, and then we have 1,000 in our IT budget. I don't know any other recommendation on what to do. But I think having somebody that's local, that you have a relationship with, has a lot of value. I mean, I don't know, anytime I call him, he answers my calls, and to me, that adds quite a bit of value considering
What do you think, Kathy?
if we're having problems anyways.
Same as the last time? You don't like
Try it.
computers? What's that?
Computers, you mean?
Yeah. No, what'd you say?
Suppose we could try it.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Good meeting.
thank you
I
very
don't,
much.
I don't think I mean, it's not gonna hurt.
Well, I think part of it is, I think one thing we're overlooking is the storage space.
Right.
It's the cloud storage space that comes with it, that
Yeah.
is adding value. See y'all later.
Good night.
I don't know what else to recommend, but I feel like we need to figure this out, and if you want my opinion, I say we work with Neil. He's reliable, he's consistent, and he will get to the bottom of it. Her issue that she's got. I mean, there's got to be, it's either going to be a compatibility issue, it's going to be a problem with her computer. But I mean, I reached out to the guy in Canton that people recommended to me. He never even called me back.
Yeah. All right,
So
just need a motion or no?
How was your computer, that Leanne
We just got it.
just got it?
last
So,
year.
so it's a
And he
new,
spent over a month trying to get it to work and he couldn't.
so it's a new computer.
The one that he put together.
Well, I would say, if,
Well, there must be a warranty on it. It's only a year old.
He put it, I don't know,
right,
I usually get Dell's, but he wanted to put this together.
my advice is we need to stick, I mean, we can keep bouncing around other people, but I mean, he seems adamant that he can figure out something, I don't know. We need a starting point.
Give him a try again.
So,
And just to, before we do this, we would have town clerk, deputy clerk, PIO, and CEO. In my opinion, those are the only town email addresses we need. I see no reason, and when I say PIO, I just think it's gonna say select board at town of Hartford or Hartford Main Dock.
yeah.
So. Do we agree that we don't need any more?
Yeah.
Leanne, you
I don't
do,
know.
no, right, but you don't, you do email Jaylene and she's using a town account, but it's not an official town account or something?
Yes, it is.
Well, what is it?
HartfordMaine@yahoo.com.
Hartford, Maine, at Yahoo, right, so at least it would add uniformity and it would all be under one system.
Right.
And that would make things easier for her if she's using the Google Drive, so, right, so it'd be 4. which is based on that 35. That's what I carried. So,
All right, we just need a motion.
well, I make a motion that we contract with Neil Austin to set us up with a Google Workspace and the total of 4 email addresses to assist with any issues with the town clerk's computer. And I don't know if there's, is Jayleen's computer having issues?
No,
So
because Chris set that up.
what's up?
Chris set that up.
Who's Chris?
I can't remember his last name, but he's really good.
Okay.
In Bethel.
From Bethel? Okay.
I'll second. All in
Did
favor?
you want a money amount in here?
What was it?
Well, I would say probably
Not to exceed.
the monthly amount would be approximately $35, and the amount that we would be probably sending to Neil could be $450 with just 3 hours of labor. I don't know what it's gonna take him.
That's, I mean, just put a, it's not to exceed amount. But you
Not-
can't really put them,
I would say not to exceed $600 for labor and $3,500 a month.
yeah. All in favor?
Right, who seconded it?
I did.
Nick, oh,
I made it, Aaron seconded
no,
it.
that's right.
So Google Workspace, 4 emails
Yep,
and issues with my computer.
correct. And the audio.
You didn't say that.
Well, I add to the motion. We had talked about it earlier.
How much does that cost?
That's part of the labor amount that I carried.
You don't have to have equipment? And who's
We're
monitoring
not,
it?
we're not buying anything. It's already there. He just said he needs to enter the system and do it.
Who has access to it?
He does.
Just him? And audio. To record everything said in the town office by the untrustworthy. Would you say that cost? Just as labor?
Yeah.
If you want to write something in there, then to provide security in the town office would make the most sense.
To provide.
Added security. So
Me.
before we move on, I have a technical question for Leanne when she's done with writing that.
And you got this okay with the amendment to the
Yeah.
article?
Yeah.
I mean, the motion?
Yes, I said it.
What's your technical question?
Have you ever used dual monitors?
Dual monitor.
2 monitors.
Have I?
Monitors side by side.
I know what you mean. I'm thinking if I ever have.
Okay,
I have somewhere. I just don't remember where it was.
well, let me ask you a different question. If I could get you a second monitor and you could have 2 monitors at your personal station and it didn't cost us anything, I personally think that would add value and make it easier for you, because, I mean, the second that I started using 2 monitors as opposed to 1 in my professional world, it's like, holy shit, how did I ever survive without this? But I'm curious if you would want that or if you would not want that.
I get saying something? Oh my gosh. No, I'm all set.
Don't need it.
All right. Fun part.
Appointments?
Appointments. So I went through the list and highlighted everyone that's got their term up. I contacted everyone that I know their term is up to see if they're willing to be reappointed. So if you guys are good with it, I'll just go down the list.
Do it up.
All right, so the first one is town clerk. So I'll make a motion to appoint Leanne Bedard as town clerk, tax collector and treasurer.
Second.
All in
Second.
favor?
There's actually, more than that.
That's all I saw.
I know, but there's also
911.
E911, addressing agent, public access
Oh, okay, it's
officer.
written above. Yeah, I see it now. So yeah, I'll amend it. So town clerk, tax collector, treasurer, email addressing agent, and public access.
And assistant to the board of selectmen, MV agent,
Where's that?
IFW agent, election warrant,
Where's that on here?
warden. I couldn't fit them all.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't know
You can
that.
just put all the above.
So that, oh, we already voted, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So the next one on the list is CEO. So I'll make a motion to appoint Jared Johnson as CEO.
Second.
All in favor? Plumbing inspector. I'll make a motion to appoint Jared Johnson as the plumbing inspector.
Second it.
All in favor? Let me know if I'm going too fast, Leanne.
No.
ACO, I'll make a motion to appoint Brandon Holmes as the animal control officer.
Second.
All in favor? Constable. I'll make a motion to appoint Steve Elsman as constable.
Second it.
All in favor? So, still haven't had any luck for you, Leanne, just so you know.
What's that?
Emergency management director. Do you want to stay interim, or what do you want to do?
It's up to you. I gotta deal with the FEMA stuff, but other than that, I'm not real proactive.
And you and I both researched it, and the select board can't do it.
Right.
So I don't know who else to ask.
Yep.
I mean, we can leave it as interim, and I can keep trying, but I'm out of options. So I'll make a motion to appoint Leanne Bedard as interim EMA director.
Second it.
All in favor? What do we got here? What's this one? Planning board. I'll make a motion to appoint Dan LaRochelle to the planning board.
Second.
All in favor? Appeals board. I'll make a motion to appoint Sydney McNeil to the appeals board.
Second.
All in favor? Did we actually get a formal resignation from Leslie?
Yeah.
I think we did, didn't we?
What was that?
'Cause I don't think we actually accepted her resignation. Now that
I
I
thought
think
we
about it.
did, but
It has been my pleasure and privilege to sit on the board, and I have honored my colleagues. It sort of sounds like a resignation, but I don't know. You want to read it?
I read it, I just didn't know if I wasn't saying,
Unless she's just giving up the chair.
no, she's
No,
not. She
she's-
talked to me Saturday. She's,
yeah, she's giving it up.
so I'll make a motion to accept or regret the resignation of Leslie Boness from the appeals board.
Second.
All
Well,
in favor?
is her term up or not? No.
Yeah,
Well,
ends June 26th.
okay, so you don't have to do anything. You just don't.
Okay, so it's just gonna run out? Maybe that's why she did it that way.
Yep.
So you need a alternate.
Which is none in the book. Is there any on here?
Well, Margot's, what does it say about Margot in her letter?
Where's that letter? What did you do with it, Nikki?
Right here.
Oh, that.
The alternative member position currently served by Margot Dudley will be open for a new term.
So she'd be,
So she wanted to stay an alternate, though, didn't she?
Yes.
I believe that's what it said.
we're open for a new term.
Yeah, Cindy wanted to be a regular member.
Right, Marguerite wants to stay an alternate. So I'll make a motion to appoint Marguerite Dudley as an alternate to the appeals board.
Second.
All in favor? Ordinance committee. Motion for Lee Holman to be on the ordinance committee.
Second it.
All in favor? So, what do you guys want to do here? This is a road committee. So right now, we've got Jennifer Garrigan, who's been out sick. I think she's probably done. We've got Maureen Mason, whose term's up. We've got Andrew Conan, who's good to 2030, and Dave Terrio, who's good to 2027, but I haven't seen them. They haven't met in over 4 months, and the previous 3 meetings prior to that, I don't think he attended.
You know,
So I'll go back to my question.
I guess if you tell me they haven't met in 4 months, we're doing pretty good without having a road committee.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do we, I guess the first question is,
How do you,
is there anything stating we have to have a road committee?
I don't think so.
It's the ordinance.
Huh?
The
Is it an
administrative ordinance?
Yeah.
Can we table this till next meeting for that, for the appointment for Maureen Mason, so I can look into that?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
oh, you mean for the road committee?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll make a motion to appoint Lorraine Parsons to the cemetery committee.
Second.
All in favor? All right, so I talked to Beverly, her term is up. She just sent me a message too. She doesn't want to be on the solid waste committee, but her husband does, but he hasn't filled out any paperwork yet. So we'll do the same thing, we'll wait till next meeting for that. I'll make a motion to appoint Sibylla Pettingill to the rec committee.
Did you talk to her?
Who, Beverly?
Sibylla,
I didn't have her number, her contact.
because she said she only served to the end of this year and then think about it. But she can always quit, I guess.
Yeah,
For what, recreation?
yeah. So I need a second.
Second.
All in favor? None there. Another fun part. All right. Make a motion to appoint Dave Bowen to the trustees of Lower Fog Irish Trust Fund.
Second.
All in favor? Terry Healy to the trustees, the Lower Fog Irish Trust Fund.
Second.
All in favor? Marguerite Dudley, trustee of the Lower Fog Irish Trust Fund.
Second.
In favor? Keith LaRochelle to the trustees of the Lower Fog Irish Trust Fund.
Second.
All in favor? All right. Motion to appoint Lorraine Parsons to the trustees of the Evelyn Hutchinson Trust Fund.
Second.
Favor? And Dave Bowen to the trustees of the Evelyn Hutchinson Trust Fund.
Second.
All in favor? I didn't ask you, Leanne, on this one. I'm assuming you're still good. The trustees and minstrel and school fund?
Yep.
All right, motion to appoint Leanne Bedard to the trustees of the ministerial and school fund.
Second.
You only
Okay.
had 2 for Evelyn Hutchinson, that's all you're gonna put on there? You need 3.
We don't have any more.
What do you mean? You can't think of anyone?
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Like Laura Fogg's a 5 member. You only appointed 4.
I don't want to just throw someone on there and not let them know.
Well, what do they have to do?
Laura Fogg, they give donations to people who,
They meet annually or something?
they meet virtually sometimes.
I'll reach out to someone.
It's not like every month.
No, just when I give them a list of names of people who might need help.
Mm-hmm.
And Evelyn Hutchinson, I don't remember ever doing.
So we need
anything.
one for the Laura Fogg and one for the Evelyn Hutchinson?
Yeah,
But Laura Fogg was good, or you said we need 5 for that?
5,
Oh,
Okay,
and 3 for ministerial.
yeah, we got 3 for that one. So motion, I think I already made the motion for Leanne for the ministerial. Do we have a second?
so we already did that.
I don't remember.
Yes, second.
All in favor?
Yep.
I'll make motion, Conrad
Second.
Conrad Ray, trustees of ministerial school fund.
Second.
All in favor? And Rebecca Ellsman to the trustee of the ministerial school fund.
Second.
All in favor? I think that's it.
So you didn't appoint a public information officer. Isn't that every term? Every,
It is. Oh, I missed that one up
Second.
here. Yeah, I missed that up here.
The what?
Yeah, so PIO, so I'll make a motion to appoint Nick Tift as the public information officer.
Second.
All in favor? And I'm assuming you do the deputy clerks, so I didn't count that.
right.
And everything else, I think I got. Is there such thing as an alternate for the solid waste committee? Can you have an alternate?
I believe all.
Alright. Moving on. That's Cindy Medina, I already did that one.
Okay.
This is Dan Lever show.
All committees may have 2 alternate members appointed by the selectmen for a 1-year term.
Okay, because Beverly wanted to be an alternate and her husband's gonna. So I'll have him fill the paperwork out for next meeting.
Planning.
All right, training. Any training?
I got one tomorrow morning, GA.
Ooh, lucky you.
Yeah, lucky me.
All right, review correspondence.
The only thing I had was that Toby Ray comment.
Yeah. Did you see that in your packet?
Yep.
All right, agenda items for next meeting.
Violation letter states local federal laws, MMA nominations, LD 2042, fee schedule, road contracts.
Road contracts?
Well, but
Okay. I think we ought to have that junkyard on there.
no, that's right.
And I'm assuming Terry will be back on there.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Did you appoint someone to the waste committee or did I miss it?
Nope, we didn't.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's,
Her husband's gonna fill out the form. I don't have anything else for the agenda, do you?
I can't think of
Can't
anything
think of
else.
anything.
So, before we move on to communications, so I've been keeping a list here as we've gone through this meeting, and my intention is to do this after every meeting. I'll send out an email to each of you, for everyone, with what we agreed on you're gonna do, or tasks, so we're not forgetting about it from meeting to meeting.
Yep.
I'll have it out the next day, and then hopefully we can follow up with it and get stuff accomplished. So let me just go through the list, what I got for each of you. So, Kathy, I have something for you. Oh, see if you can let Lou know about. after.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so I'll send.
Yep.
Do that. I'm gonna notify Archie's about Friday. Leanne will send the violation letter to the lawyer. I'm gonna keep hounding Nick about the damn generator.
Yep.
Jeremy I'll stay on him about the culverts and the quote.
I was also gonna mention to Lou or Steve either about Seth Fournier up here on 140. He's got cancer.
Yeah.
And I noticed he had a bunch of stuff out there side the road. So I was gonna pay Lou or Steve to go pick that up, bring it up here for the bulky
Oh, yeah.
volume.
So I'll also reach out to Ken Bauer regarding the cemetery inspection. Dan Michelle for the dock permits for the planning board. And I think that's it.
Sounds good. I can't think of anything else.
All right, so communications.
Think we have anything to push out?
If you wouldn't mind putting something out on all platforms about bulky waste, just
No,
one
yeah, right.
last ditch
Actually,
effort.
yeah, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. I will do that.
You got anything else, Kathy?
No,
All right, and I'll make a motion to adjourn.
We're not done till you
Oh,
sign these.
Well, you can't sign them after?
oh, wow.
I guess so.
I guess so.
Just gonna take out the ones that you didn't have any. Wait a minute.
You need your auto pen. All right, so now we can adjourn. I'll make a motion to adjourn at 8:56.
What, divide these up?
I gotta use the bathroom before I sign in.
Okay.
Make sure you sign in the right place, up in the middle there.
Right here,
This one,
right
Yes.
here.
not down bottom.
My son's birthday, they're waiting for
They're waiting for you?
Oh my God. Just the busiest meeting of the year. Actually, we did pretty good. Almost a non-stop.
We put these on your desk, Leanne, afterwards.
Does he live in Hartford?
Whoops.